I feel like I start off with these videos the same every single time. Let's talk about another boring F1 race. That's right, another boring race. It's Singapore. And yeah, as I said, it's boring as always. And one thing about this race that's even more sad is we maybe saying goodbye to a fan favourite. So if you're new around here, you like these F1 reactions, and leave a like, subscribe for you, and let's talk about this god-awful Singapore Grand Prix. But before we talk about the results, let's just talk about the state of F1, because it's in a bad state right now. This is probably the worst season I've ever watched. And everyone's like, oh, 2023 was boring. It wasn't boring, yes. The battle for the win was boring last year because Verstappen won every race, but everything else was good. The battle for podiums was good, the top fives, the points. There was actually battles. This year, nothing is happening. Yes, the only good thing from this year compared to last year is the battle for the win. That's the only thing that's changing. The amount of different winners we're having. Everything else is boring. And I mean boring. Like, for example, this is the worst Singapore Grand Prix ever because this is the first year. Bear in mind, this is the 15th, 14th race at Singapore. First one without a safety car. Not even a yellow flag. Yeah, a couple guys touched the wall. I guess Magnussen got a puncture from a wall, but like, nothing happens. Like, lap one, like, Colapinto sent on the inside. Nice move. What does everyone else do? Oh, I'm going to be a pussy and just go down the run, just go cut the turn two. Yeah, I'm going to give everyone 500 million meters of space. Like, just battle, man. Just don't give up the pace. Like, easily fight. Do something. Like, it's just so frustrating to watch. Like, lap ones are boring. Like, normally, when every time the five red lights come on, you get all your heart's going. You know, everything's like, oh, here we go. I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel that excitement anymore because you know what the outcome is. It's going to be the same boring thing over and over. And then, like, then the race, nothing happens. And then it doesn't help when you have the commentators trying to hype up something that doesn't need hyping up. Like, I hate Crofty at times, man. Just stop talking. Just shut up at times. You know what I mean? Like, why are you talking so much? And then, like, just everything. Like, you know, I can't even speak. That's how frustrated I am with this race. Like, and I say that Norris won by 30 seconds. So that even the battle for the win was boring. Like, nothing happens. The cars are too reliable, first and foremost. They're too bulletproof. Safety cars don't exist anymore. 9 races without a safety car. The longest, I think, in F1 history since the safety car's been introduced. Like, no one does anything. It's always 3 seconds between every car. Like, nothing happens. Like, and it's been going on for 9 races in a row. The last 9 races have been terrible. There's not been one good race in those last 9 races. I'm genuinely saying that. Tell me what's been a good race, and I'll tell you no, it's not. It wasn't. Like, yeah, maybe get a good 10 laps. Like, Austria, yeah, 10 laps was good in Austria. Or the final 5 laps in whatever track it was. Belgium, was it Belgium? I don't know what race it was anymore. Italy. Was it not Belgium? It was Italy. Like, yeah, the 95% before that was terrible. Like, it's just boring. And like, we've got another 6 races of this. Like, I beg 2025, when the rookies come in, I just hit my mic in frustration. When the rookies come in, I beg it's interesting. I beg the Formula 1 we get F1 back, because this is the worst season I've ever watched, and it's not even close. Like, let's just talk about the results so I can get the hell out of this, so I can get this pathetic race over with. Norris got pole. Expected. It was basically Holland all over again. Verstappen actually did tell me, well, Holland again. Verstappen was P2. Then you have both Mercedes, Hamilton and Russell, 3rd and 4th. First, Hamilton out qualifying Russell, that was a rarity. Piastri struggling this weekend, 5th. Hulkenberg with a fantastic qualifying at the Haas in P6. Alonso got another good result in the Aston Martin 7th. Tsunoda, Ferrari in 8th. And the Ferraris absolutely obliterating themselves in the final part of Q3. You had Sainz spinning in the wall on his outlap. Yeah, nice one, Sainz. Practicing for next year, I guess, at a Williams. And then Charles Leclerc goes totally. He was going to be P7 anyway, so he wasn't that much higher. He only lost a place or 2. But I guess he did cost him because he had Alonso for a lot of the race, so I guess it did hurt that in the end. But Ferrari, just doing Ferrari things, you think they have a good car, then they go throw it away. Then you have both Williams of Albon and Colapinto, and towards Colapinto once again doing well, with Perez having another. Perez back to normality. We had a good Perez last week. We're back to normal this week with 13th. Magnussen on his return at 14th. Ocon going to Q2 in the Alpine 15th. Then Daniel Ricciardo in his potentially final qualifying, and Van Sant's his final qualifying. Definitely the season, potentially in Formula 1, 16th and Q1, with Lance Stroll doing Stroll things in 17th, with Pierre Gasly in the 18th in the Alpine, with both Saubers, Bottas and Joe, 19th and 20th. Speaking of Sauber, rumours, some saying it's true, some saying it's not, that Valtteri Bottas has re-signed with Sauber for next year. Time will tell if that's true or not. Obviously, one of the 2 seats available, the other being the Ricciardo seat, which will be Lawson. So, the grid 2025 grid may be sealed between the now and the next time we get to USA, the next race in 3 weeks. And then, as you see, the race, Lando Norris won the race by 21 seconds at the end over Max Verstappen. Yeah, what a great race. You know, I will say the Verstappen era is boring. This era is worse. It's just horrible. I hate this. I hate the season. I can't stress you how much I hate the season right now. Max Verstappen, 2nd, damage reputation for him. 7 points lost in the championship. And that could be crucial. The 1 point that went away from Norris in the end could be crucial. Because here's the thing. If Verstappen finishes 2nd every race from down to the end of the season, and that includes the 3 sprints, he would win the championship. Simple as that. So that's Verstappen's target. It's not going to be easy, obviously. Oscar Piastri, off weekend for him, was 3rd. Still got a podium though, so not too bad. Then you have George Russell, 4th on Mercedes. Charles Leclerc recovered to P5 at the Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton on a weird strategy was 6th. In the Mercedes, Carlos Sainz finished 7th, had a slow start, finished in 7th in the Ferrari. Yeah, Fernando Alonso scored points in the Aston Martin in 8th, obviously first scored points in this race last year. With Nico Hulkenberg scoring a couple of points in 9th for Haas, which was a great result for him, and as a result moved into the top 10 in the championship, which is pretty good to see. And Sergio Perez, who was sometimes his middle weekend, was 10th in the Red Bull getting a point. And Colin Pinto, another great race with 11th. Tsunoda, RB struggling in the race with 12th. He had Ocon in the Alpine 13th, was Lance Stroll. Nice Stroll doing 14th. Both Sabers weren't last for once, Joe 15th, and Valtteri Bottas in his favourite position, P16. That's like the 5th race in a row, I think, or 5th of the last 5 times the last 6 races, Bottas has finished 16th. Like, he's just obsessed with 16th. And you have Pierre Gasly on a worse strategy of 17th, and Daniel Ricciardo on a 3-stop in potentially his final race was 18th and last. Bit of a disappointment for the division. Potentially his final race in last in 18th. Then you have 2 retirements. Kevin Magnussen retired with a few laps to go and with suspected, I guess, damage from the puncture. And Alex Albon retired with suspected overheating issues. So that is it then for the worst Singapore Grand Prix in history and another boring F1 race this season. We're probably a dozen boring races this year. I'm not even joking. I'm just glad that we've got a break. I'm actually glad that we've got a break. Normally, every time F1 comes to this break, I'm like, come on, I want another race. But I'm glad because I'm sick of F1 right now. I'm just done with it. Like, it's so boring. Nothing happens. Everyone, championship fight. Yeah, it's the worst championship fight in history. Like, people are saying this is better. People can play. I can't speak. People are saying that this is better than 2021. Then get your ass out of Lando Norris's ass, because that's where it is right now. Because stop, because you don't have brain cells. You clearly have no brain cells. You've clearly been hit by 5 trucks, or you've been smashing your head against a post for the last 20 years of your life, like 15, whatever, however old you are. Like, grow up and realise this is the worst championship fight in F1 history. I'm not even joking. 2015 or whatever it was. What year was it? What year was it? Not 2015. There was another year where 2011 was probably a better championship fight. Vettel was miles ahead, and it's a better championship fight than this. Like, the cars are terrible. The cars are too big. They're too fat. They need to be smaller, and so we can have actually fun racing, because just everything is bad. As simple as that. Everything is bad. There is nothing good about this race. 6 races to go this god-awful season. We'll have Liam Lawson racing, probably most likely, next time out, so we'll have someone new to talk about for the final 6 races, but I'm just done. I'm just done. And if you think this race is good, go and smash your head through your window, because that's what you deserve right now. So if you somehow enjoyed this race, I know you enjoyed this video, but if you somehow enjoyed this race, which you wouldn't have because there was nothing to be happy about, then leave a like, subscribe if you do, and I will see you. I don't know why I said it like that. Check out these videos here if you see anything else on the channel, and subscribe right there. And I'll see you on the next one in a few weeks' time for F1 times for the US Grand Prix. Bye, guys.